Well, you're clearly drilling. Yeah, so I can hear it, absolutely, Rick says as he and Marty Lagina arrive at the money pit area to check on the progress of the probe drilling operation within the garden shaft. Dean responds, they're at depth down to 93 feet, and they should be right at the point where there should be wood. Having reached the approximate depth of the believed tunnel that may lead directly westward into the possible treasure zone, the burning questions are, can they locate the structure, and if so, can they breach it to see what it may contain? Today is the last day. There's no question about it. Dumas has to pack up. We have really only half a day of real active search, Marty notes. Agenda, says Rick. What's up? Marty asks. I'm just binding it up. Rick replies, oh yeah, would do that. I'd like to pull the bits and see what's down there. What do you guys think? I'd do it before we run out of time, Marty agrees. Okay, yeah, it's a good idea. Copy, Rodney? Rick calls. Go ahead, Roger. Rodney responds. Yeah, the guys would like you to stop drilling right now. Let's pull the rods out, clean out the fire, make sure everything goes in a bag, and let's see what we can see. Stand for it, Rodney confirms. Rick comments, Oak Island doesn't give up our secrets very easily. No, she does not. This is it. We're going to have to get whatever information we can get and hopefully figure out what this wood is at the base of the garden shaft. I'm hoping Rodney has found something significant. Hello, Rodney. Bags of goods. Any sign of any wood in it? Rick asks. Nothing big, Rodney replies. Rick continues, let me just ask you this. You were pretty sure you were on wood. Are you still pretty sure? I'm like 99.9% sure I hit wood on the north side. Unfortunately, we didn't have a direct hit and were unable to get into the tunnel, but we may have come down beside it, Rodney explains. I think so, yes. If we just came down on an edge of it, we can use that to project the line of the tunnel. Rick decides, you and I got to go down there. We haven't explored the bottom yet to see where the tunnel is. So let's go get suited up. Marty agrees, I want to go down in that shaft. 10 years ago or longer, we never would have anticipated this moment where Marty and I get to go down together underground in the money pit. Rick reflects, well, Marty, it all started here and so we're going down there together, right? Yeah, so it's going to be pretty unique. It'll be interesting to see what our takeaways are, Marty replies. Now let's go down the damn shaft. Okay, all right. Are you leading or am I leading? Marty asks. I'll lead, Rick confirms. You guys down there ready to rock? Marty smiles. Yeah, we're going to figure it all out right now. It's like a childhood fantasy, isn't it? I mean, Rick and I, 60 years later, are going way underground in the money pit area. We're in a position other people were in over literally hundreds of years, trying to find this treasure. And I'm there with Rick, who has been enamored of this thing since he was 10. And here we are, doing it together as brothers. All right, big brother, Rick says. I know this is really quite inspiring. Marty agrees, yeah, it really is quite a trip back in time. It's pretty amazing. Oh, absolutely. We're running out of time this year, but this thing is not going anywhere. Oh no, oh no. You know, this is where things would fall, and as Gary always says, things fall to the lowest point, right? Rick notes. If there's anything to be found in this shaft, it might be there. Marty suggests, I think it's worth running a metal detector. Yes, but also what if we're 5 feet above something? He might be able to detect it, Rick adds. That's a great idea. And the other thing is the coil he's got on there, you can immerse it in water. So he could stand on the edge and put the coil down. Yeah. I'm going to give them a call. Hey guys. Hey Roger, this is Scott. Hey Scott. Yeah, we're down here wondering if you guys can get Gary to come over here. Copy that, we'll get Gary and get him geared up to go down the hole. Works, Rick agrees. Yeah, with the literally few moments we have left, let's get Gary to try and metal detect. Ah, finally we could be close to the actual treasure. Marty exclaims. Hello Mike. Coming down, Gary? Oh wow, oh my god, this is fantastic. I have a chance to be the first person metal detecting down in the money pit today. Detector coming down? Okay, keep it coming. This is it. Standing next to Rick and Marty on these thick planks and knowing that there's all this mud and water below me, this feels fantastic. And the old scene around me, it looks like it's medieval, almost like I'm in a dungeon in a castle back in Templar days. Just so you know, there's going to be a lot of modern nails and wire down there, Rick warns. Yeah, no worries, mate. That's why I'm using my CTX 3030, it's got the discrimination bells and whistles with this. That's what we need. Okay, we're looking for 2 different things, Rick explains. Rick's idea is that we are at the base of the old shaft, and if those guys dropped anything, it's here. Oh yeah, Gary agrees. And then the other thing is, what if we're close to something big? You know, there's that too. Alright, we got to move that board around. Okay, you and I do that? Marty asks. Yeah, put it over there. There's a hole, it's 2 feet deep. Okay, well, where there's muck, there's treasure, mate. Yeah, we'll see what's down there, mate. Alright, extend it a little bit. Oh, that's the best sounding target, Gary exclaims. Yeah, that sounded really good. We know where the hits are just as important. This is a non-ferrous target. This could be gold, it could be silver, it could be copper. Either way, it's a great sounding signal. Gary, you're the man, Rick says. You're the man, Marty echoes. That was so much fun. Is it possible that Gary has detected evidence of the fabled Oak Island treasure in the muddy soil just a few feet below the bottom level of the garden shaft? Or could the signals be coming from the believed tunnel some 10 feet below, which runs westward toward the baby blob? You guys are grinning from ear to ear, Rick notices. As exciting as this moment is, it is also bittersweet because at this point in the year, Dumas does not have the legal permits to extend the shaft any deeper. Rick and Marty cannot risk the future of the project nor the safety of their team by attempting to breach the bottom of the shaft to explore what could be dangerously unstable ground below. Rick laments the level of excitement when he describes a non-ferrous hit. It's through the roof. And that's why it's so frustrating not to go after this target. But we're at the end of the year. I wish there was more time. All right, here's the deal. We're done for today. Everybody's cold. Put this ladder back up. Let's get out of here. Tomorrow we will have the final war room.